Hello everyone, this video will be based on some iPhone 14 Pro leaks. So this is an article published by Notebook Check. These days you can find articles about iPhone 14 leaks almost everywhere. Looks like people are busy leaking out these informations. Although we have quite a few months there for the iPhone 14 release, but anyway, if you look at this particular report here, they are talking about the iPhone 14 Pro having um, a display that is 120 Hz LTPO OLED with a dimension of 6.06 inch and with a resolution of 2532 cross 1170. This is not a very exciting thing to have in iPhone 14 Pro. There are many other things which we need if we compare the features that we get in a decent Android smartphone. uh, then if we look at iPhone, iPhones are clearly lagging in cutting edge technologies, but that's what Apple does. When they release some specific feature in iPhone, they make sure that it is robust, stable, and they make sure that it doesn't become just a gimmicky feature. But whatever it is, so this article mainly talks about the camera quality that is going to be revamped, as compared to the existing iPhone range. Looks like the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Max, these models will get a new camera with 48 megapixel sensor. This is for the main camera, and also they will have a 12 MP ultra wide angle shooter with 12 MP telephoto lens. And also it says this 48 MP main camera will be paired with an FY 1.3 lens. Okay, hopefully that will give us better light into the camera, but it is not confirmed yet. We will see what happens. But if we see from the feasibility point of view, then I think the 48 MP camera is going to have a 1 by 1.3 inch sensor size. That will be good. And also there is an update regarding the RAM in the iPhones. um, it's expected the iPhones will come up with 6 GB of RAM. Anyway, I mean, if you talk about the smoothness of the iPhones, it is really good because of a better optimization across different parts in the whole Apple ecosystem. The OS, the hardware, the chips, and everything. But anyway, more RAM will definitely you know uh, be good for overall user experience. uh, I think it will I think we will not complain about it, but more than camera and RAM, I think the iPhone should bring back the touch IDs. It is needed. It is just a basic feature. It adds another option to unlock your phone. um, I think it should not be removed. And another thing is there should be always on display in iPhones. This is a very common feature nowadays in any decent Android phone, and it's a small thing, but if it comes to iPhone, it will be a great addition. Okay, and if you look at this particular tweet regarding iPhone 14 Pro specifications, there is another update, I think, regarding the A16 Bionic chip, where they say it will be manufactured by TSMC on its 4 nanometer process. Hopefully, that will uh, give some performance and also some power optimization there, and 6 GB of RAM, that will be of LPDDR5. That is a good thing to have. And given the iPhones will come up with 48 megapixel main camera sensor, uh, definitely it will be able to capture high definition photos and videos. And if you talk about 4K or 8K videos, then definitely it is good to have more storage. And if you get 1 TB storage option here, that's a good thing to have. And pill shaped notch, so I don't talk much about notch. It's up to different individual, whether you like it or not. It's an Apple thing. I think they introduced this notch, and now it will be again up to Apple whether they want to remove it or not. And another thing is, the alloy frame will be of titanium. It's fine, uh, not a problem there. Whether it is stainless steel or titanium, it's all good. But uh, not only in iPhone, in many other recent Android smartphones, the manufacturers have a tendency to give glass back on the back side of the phone. And I don't know, some people like it. The glass finish is I think a popular option for many customers, but personally I do not like it. I have had Android phones where of course it is a very common thing that it is a fingerprint magnet, and on top of that, if you drop your phone, although they say it is made of not of gorilla glass, but a piece of glass is a piece of glass. So if you drop it, there is a chance that it will get broken, or at least some scratch marks will appear on it. And that's about it. I mean, it is inconvenience. If you have your glass broken, I can go to the service center and get it repaired and spend some money on that. But instead, if the phone comes with the whole metal body, you don't have any such fear of dropping the phone. But I get it. I mean, when manufacturers put gorilla glass on the backside of the phone, if people drop it and they break the glass and take the phone to the customer care, the phone companies get a chance to make some money, and that's understandable from their point of view. But I think glass backs are pretty common now. I think it's getting a little bit boring. I think they should remove it now, and instead they can try with different style of metal finishing. I think still we can have some different metal finishings on our phones. I think this will give a much needed change. I think if you talk about the look and feel of the smartphones, and not sure, but looks like the Apple iPhones will be the ones to bring in some new finishes there. Normally, the Android ones are lagging behind in terms of look and feel of the phones. Uh, Normally, Apple leads there. So nothing much here. They mainly talk about the camera bump here, the increase in megapixel, then A16 Bionic chip, increase in RAM, and that's about it.